Sussex today, a visit scheduled before the publication of government figures which shows the county spends less on its primary schools than any other authority in England. But Mr Baker had other things on his mind as well. The row on the Commons last night with the former Conservative Prime Minister Edward Heath over the controversial proposals to let schools opt out of state control. John Andrews now with the details on that.
Mr Baker's reception at the high school in Worthing was lacking the demonstration he'd faced earlier at the Northbrook College of Design and Technology. West Sussex Education Committee is proud of its achievements at Worthing, which enjoys good facilities and academic success, despite the county's spending on education being in the bottom 3 of any in the country. After admiring the arts, science and technology efforts of the pupils, Mr Baker spent some time with a poetry class, one of his particular enthusiasms.
Why do we write poetry? It's easier, shorter, and what? It's better fun.
But Mr Baker's essay on education reform has been getting some critical attention, not least from Edward Heath, whose outspoken condemnation of the bill in the Commons last night brought an equally outspoken response.
I'm afraid it was a ragbag of a speech. And I say that as a former close advisor to Mr Heath. I used to give him advice some 12 years ago. He didn't often take it then, but I'd have given him advice yesterday not to have made the speech that he did. It was a very sad occasion because he lost his way, and his analysis of what's wrong with the English education system is out of touch with reality. And he clearly hadn't read the bill, and it was rather sad for those of us who knew him so well. It was an episode in declining powers.
West Sussex enjoys widespread praise for the efficiency of its education department, but its chairman accepts it needs more money to do its job properly.
I think the education in West Sussex is very good. We'd like to make it even better. We would like more money, but on the money that we have, we feel we're doing a good job.
West Sussex County Council shows that it gets very good value for money. The figures show yesterday that West Sussex County Council spends less per child in primary and secondary schools, but they get very, very good results. Better than, for example, than Ilya, even if you allow for the differences between the two areas. And what I think that the people in West Sussex should appreciate is they get very good value for the money that is spent in education.
But until budgets improve, children in West Sussex will have 13% less spent